Hey everyone, this is Tim from YourSixGaming. Today in this video, I'm going to go and show you how to stay off the radar in Call of Duty Vanguard's multiplayer so the enemies can't see your location. So let's go ahead, jump the video right now. So it can be quite difficult staying off the radar in Call of Duty Vanguard and then trying to flank the enemy because they already know you're coming. So how can you completely stay off the radar? Now, the first thing we are going to go ahead and do is by shooting our weapons. Now, I have a silenced pistol right here. If I go ahead and shoot this, I will not show up on the radar. And then I switch to my STG and I shoot this and I do show up on the radar. Now, if you want to go ahead and see if enemies are shooting on silenced weapons and to have them appear on your radar, what you need to go ahead and do is go to loadouts and then go to your perk 2, and you have to have the radar perk on. And this says enemies appear on your minimap when they fire an on-silenced weapon. It doesn't say this, but this will also include people who have on subsonic rounds. Now you can have on subsonic rounds and appear off the radar but still have an on-silenced weapon. Let's go over to our class now, and then put on subsonic rounds. So right here, and this says no minimap ping, firing visible to enemies. So they can see your location when they fire, but you won't show up on the radar whatsoever. So you either have to have on subsonic rounds or a silent barrel. So right here. So like a mercury silencer, it says sound suppression plus recoil control to not show up on the enemy radar. But they have to have that perk 2 on that says radar. So if I switch back over my pistol, I'm not showing up, but I switch over here, I do show up. Now another thing that's very important is to have ghost on. So if I go back to my loadout here, and then go to perk 1 and go to ghost right here, and this says you're undetectable while moving by spy planes, enemy intels, and field mics, reduces effectiveness of local informants. Now, it says while moving. So if you do camp, or if you're not moving, and someone calls in a UAV, which is very easy to get in Call of Duty Vanguard, which means there's almost always a UAV up, you're going to be showing up on the enemy's radar and they're going to know your location. So you're going to have to watch out for that. So it's very nice to have ghost on. However, cold-blooded can be nice as well. So if I go to my loadout once again and then go to perk 2, another very, very good perk is forward intel. And this allows you to see indicators for enemies' reinforcements on your minimap. Minimap shows a larger area. So if I go ahead and put this on, and then on my second account, I go ahead and have them respawn, they will show up on my minimap for a brief second. And they will be a red dot there. So forward intel is very nice to have on. To stay off the forward intel perk, you have to actually have on cold-blooded. So this says you're undetectable by AI-controlled kill streaks, and player-controlled kill streaks will not highlight you. You will not trigger high alert, and this reduces the range at which awareness markers appear for enemies. Also, you don't show up on forward intel. So it seems like it's a catch-22 in terms of staying off the enemy radars. It's a battle between different perks and having on subsonic rounds and silencers. I'd say in larger matches, it's probably better to have off cold-blooded and put on ghost just because there's probably going to be a constant UAV. Smaller matches might be better to have on forward intel so you can see the spawn locations of the enemies. Also, it'd probably be good to have on either subsonic rounds or maybe a silencer so you don't show up on anyone's radar when you do go ahead and fire if they have that perk on called radar. So if this video did indeed help you out, go and leave it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below for more tech help videos coming up next on YourSixGaming.